don't know, at least where your roots are from. So just the fact that I see people coming, you know, to travel and to actually learn about the Maasai, to actually learn about the history about in Africa, is more better than actually just saying people traveling and posing in waterfalls. And Africa has a lot to actually offer, you know, apart from just, you know, the beauty of it. There's still a lot of opportunities Africa is developing.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Full Soul Travel. This is the third episode of Wanderlust for Africa. I'm so excited to bring you this episode because I have a Tanzanian here who is completely wanderlust for Africa, and he is an incredible, well-versed with Tanzania as far as traveling. He's a travel influencer.
What's up everybody, my name is Fahad Fuad. I'm a travel influencer and travel and wildlife photographer based in Tanzania, but I also have a travel company known as Unzip Tanzania, or you can check out Unzip Safari on Instagram.
So I'm really excited to have him on the show. Say
I'm
what's up.
excited to be here also, and actually to meet you. Such a free soul. Growing up as a Tanzanian, of course, at that particular time, I really did not know much about even my country, leave aside Africa in general. You could say mostly because that most families were not really traveling internationally, you know, and Tanzanians were for Tanzanians unless those privileged families were the ones going out. But now that I'm old enough and I'm able to travel around, then it's now that I can actually see how beautiful my country is, it's how beautiful Africa is in general. And we can all say thanks to the media and globalization, now people from different backgrounds travel to look for jobs. And with the whole aspect of social media and the global digital globe, you know, people can actually see what is happening in South Africa, see what's happening in Namibia, and it's beautiful to live in the moment while in your country, but getting to explore and to see how beautiful other countries are.
Okay, so the name of this series is called Wanderlust for Africa. So you are a traveler and you have a travel company. So the idea of feeling wanderlust for Africa, and wanderlust means like a strong desire to travel. So obviously you feel wanderlust for Africa.
Yeah.
What's the importance for you to get people to travel, Tanzanians to travel within Tanzania?
They say you cannot love what you do not know of. So that means if you want to love your country, if you want to be patriotic about your country, that means you have to explore. And not only explore the beautiful part of it, you have to also explore different cultures and learn from them. So when you speak of Tanzania and Tanzanians, that means you have to deeply know of who Tanzanians are, of how beautiful Tanzania is. It's easy for you to actually protect and preserve about your country rather than a person that does not completely know anything of their country. So it is important for Tanzanians or for Africans to actually explore Mother Nature, to explore different cultures. With that, we get to grow our perspectives, and there's a lot of opportunities that are found in Africa, within Africa, and instead of people thinking of going to Asia, Europe, or the United States, we can actually get those big opportunities and create those opportunities back at home.
Dope. So what countries in Africa besides Tanzania do you feel wanderlust for?
I feel wanderlust in Africa for these countries. One of them is Nigeria and Ghana, specifically Morocco, Egypt, South Africa, Namibia, and Rwanda. For some reason, I would also want to explore the unseen parts of the Victoria Falls and different parts of Africa. Even though we have 54 different countries in Africa, but still each country has its own authenticness. That means when you go to Ethiopia, you will not find it in South Africa. What you find in Eritrea, you cannot find it in Morocco, you cannot find it in Ghana. So even though that our landscape almost seemingly look the same, and the fertility of the soil and the mountains and probably the coastline and the desert part, they're almost the same, but each part has its own differences, and just to travel and to get to see and explore and to learn about these different backgrounds from each different authenticity is something that I'm wanderlusting for so long.
Cool. So what are have you traveled outside of Tanzania? What are some countries you've been to?
So I've only been to Kenya. I'm looking forward to travel to Egypt. I'm looking forward to travel to Zimbabwe, Malawi, Uganda, and the islands. You know, I'm really looking forward to travel to the Maldives and the Comoros and other nearby countries that are found across the East Africa.
Okay, so a big deal of my audience is the diaspora, and there's a big movement of us returning, like myself.
I am so happy to actually see people are returning back at home. When I say people, is African American coming back to motherland in Africa, and this has been seen for the past 2, 5, 10 years as a trend and as a beautiful thing to do, and it makes everyone happy because at least even the African American gets to learn about their cultural backgrounds. You just being black in America doesn't make you American if you don't know at least where your roots are from. So just the fact that I see people coming, you know, to travel and to actually learn about the Maasai, to actually learn about the history in Africa, is more better than actually just saying people traveling and posing in waterfalls. And Africa has a lot to actually offer, you know, apart from just, you know, the beauty of it. There's still a lot of opportunities Africa is developing. So people like you guys, African Americans coming back at home, they will help us change the narrative that has been there for so many years. And one big advice for people, African Americans coming back, they should just have an open mind. We are not living in a developed or the city life. Here it's meditation, nature, Ubuntu, Umoja, Amani, and people are always happy, people are always, you know, socializing, people are always greeting each other, people are always sharing happiness and joy, and even in tough times people are always there to give you a hand. So whenever you're coming back, just expect to always live in a community of people that are willing to help each other, people are willing to, you know, talk to each other, and don't come in as a tourist with high expectations. Try the dishes and meals that you're gonna have. Try to learn language. Try to dance like us, and then in such a short period of time, you just find yourself sinking in. But if you come in with high expectations, I believe you won't even take so much time here. You would want to go back at home.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode with Fahad for Wanderlust for Africa. Make sure you guys check out the website. We have merch coming for Wanderlust for Africa. So make sure when you come here, you get your shirt so you could be rocking that. Peace and love, you guys.